Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 4. We are learning unit 3. Its title is Heaven on Earth. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is, or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear children, today we are going to learn naming, action, and describing words from advertisement. Before this, in English for grade 3, we have practiced to give a caption to pictures. I hope you remember. And we also practiced to read the advertisements. I hope you remember. So we will learn further to classify into differentiate categories and use more advertisement from immediate and extended environment. Recognize the function of different question words and keywords to write appropriate short answers. These are our today's examples. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah An-Naba, verse 1 and 2. What are they asking one another about? About the momentous news? You see, my dear children, there is a question and there is an answer. Question is to the point. Allah is talking to our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam about those people, what they are asking one another about. Allah is saying, what are they asking and who were they? They were non-believers. And whenever our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam wanted to correct them, like correct your actions because there will be a day, that is a day of judgment and you should be afraid of that. So they used to, when that day is coming and why it's not have appeared yet and things like that. And Allah is saying, they are talking about the momentous news. Now, beta, these verses tell us we should ask sensible questions. We should not ask irrelevant or senseless questions. Okay? So to ask question, Allah is teaching us in Quran. We should know how to ask and we should know which is the right question to ask. Okay? So we'll learn about question words today, inshallah. First, you tell me, what do you know about question words? And also tell me, what is an advertisement? So pause the video, answer these two questions to your teacher and then come back. Yes, my dear children, I hope you have answered correctly and I'm going to revise the concept. The question words are what, who, where, why, when. And beta, it is also very important to use correct question word which is needed. And how do we select it? Here is their function. The first question word is what, and where we use what? When we want to inquire about something. What is this? So I want to know what is this. So I have used the question word what. What is your name? Right? Can I say, when is your name? Where is your name? So we should know the correct word which should be placed to make it a question. What is your name? All right. The next is who. We use this question word when we want to inquire about someone. For example, who is your brother? Now your brother is a person I want to know about. That's why I've used who. Who is your brother? Or who did this? Something has happened and I want to know the person who did this. So I used who did this, right? The next is where. We use this word where if we want to ask about the place, inquire about the place. Where are you going? So I want to know the place, where are you going? So I've used where. Where is my book? I want to know the place where my book is. That's why I've used where. Right? The next is why. We use this question word when we want to inquire about the reason. Why is the baby crying? Means a baby is there and the baby is crying. I want to know the reason why. What is the problem with the baby? Why is she not paying attention? So she is not paying attention. What is the reason why she is not paying the attention? Are you getting it? All right. The next word is when. We use when we want to inquire about the time. When will you reach home? So by what time you will be at home? I want to know. That's why I'm using when. When are you going to Karachi? What is the time for you leaving for Karachi? So I've used when. Do you understand how we select a question word to make a question, and it should be appropriate word, right? So next, my question was, what is an advertisement? I hope you have answered it correctly, that advertisement is a public message, and the advertisements are newspapers, magazines, brochure, advertisement, etc., televisions, radio advertisement, banners, flags, wraps, advertisement display over the internet, and digital devices. So all these mediums are used when you want to make a message, a public message, and this whole process is known as advertisement. Understand? So let's see what's in your book. Here is an advertisement, okay? So while reading this advertisement, tell me, what is the event? What is the event? It's sports gala, okay? When is the event? The date and day. When is the event? It's here, 24th September, and its time is 10 a.m. And what is the venue? What does venue mean? The place where this event is going to take place. Its venue is Peshawar Sports Complex, and the timing for the event is 10. Now you see, if any of the information is missing, this advertisement is incomplete. For example, you say, come on 21st, there is a sport gala. By what time I have to come? Right? So when we are making advertisement and when we are reading advertisement, there are few questions advertisement must answer those questions, right? Do you understand? Now there is another activity in your book, and what the activity is, teacher will divide class in 5 groups. Every group will ask maximum questions about the advertisement on page number 26 of your book. Okay? And after making questions, you will write the answers of those questions in your notebook. Are you ready? There are 5 groups and they are going to make questions. I have taught you how to make a question. So you will make questions, then you will write their answers in your notebook, and we are talking about this advertisement. So pause the video, enjoy the activity. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job, you are smart and quick as well. So we are going to extend this activity. Now, in your notebook, you will make 3 columns, one for naming word, one for action word, and one for describing word. The answers which you have written in your notebook, differentiate these 3 categories out of them. All right, so pause the video, complete this activity in your book, in your notebook. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. So it's time for your homework. On your way from school to home, you will read an advertisement and you will write few naming, action and describing word from that advertisement in your notebook. Okay, so here is a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly give printed worksheet to students for practice. And my dear children, what you will do, here are advertisements. There are 2 advertisements and the questions. You will read the advertisement carefully and you will write the answers of these questions. So what we have learned today, we learned to read and classify more naming, action and describing words from advertisement. And we learned the function of different question words to write appropriate short answers. So in this way, we achieved our SLOs to classify into different categories and use advertisements from their immediate and extended environment and recognize the function of different question words and keywords to write appropriate short answers. Yes, my dear children, are we done with it? Yes, and it was quick learning today. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning, keep practicing. Take very good care of yourself and the people around you. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.